with Jeannie's Designs, and I'm getting ready to do, I recently did the Retro Tech Sling by Can Do Patterns, the big one, which is absolutely stunning. But I decided I wanted to do another one of just the normal Retro Tech, the retro style sling bag. Here's the pattern. And so that's what I'm gonna do. It's one, I have one that I carry absolutely every day, and I've sold out of all the other ones that I have. So I thought, oh, I'll just make a new one. This one I am gonna make out of wax canvas and waterproof canvas. So here is, this is piece A, the back panel, and it's wax canvas, eggplant wax canvas, gorgeous. And then I'm mixing it with the waterproof canvas from Lauren Mormino. I think she calls this the Critical Rose. It's got dice and roses on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I have two of those. I'm not using any interfacing either. I don't believe. That's my plan so far. But this is the piece A, the back panel. And then piece, I'm not doing these in any order. I'm sorry, guys. Here, I'll try to. Here's the back zipper pocket, piece B, and there is one of those, and it's on the fold. So it's a back zipper pocket. Piece C, I don't even see piece C. Sorry, let's see, yeah. Piece C is the shoulder strap, and I have two of those out of my waterproof canvas. Piece D is in dog. Oh dear, let's see. Piece D is my strap connector, and those are both out of the wax canvas, eggplant. E is my side connectors. Those are also out of the wax canvas, two of those. F is the outer front panel. And I have one in my wax canvas and one in my waterproof canvas. Piece G is the front sling pocket, and that's out of my waterproof canvas. H is the inner front panel, which you can see when you pull the, I'll show you, but I did it out of this on purpose, so I have two of those. One for the exterior piece and one for the lining. Piece I is the upper front panel, and I did two of those out of the waterproof canvas. And then J is the gusset, and I have one out of the wax canvas and one out of the waterproof canvas. I love this. My D rings I'm doing out of the waterproof canvas, and I probably will put a piece of Decaville light in there, more than likely. Yeah, probably. All right, so that's all the pieces per se, and then for my hardware, I'm using this gorgeous 1.5 inch webbing. 1.5 inch webbing. Let me just put a rubber band on that until I'm ready for it. And then my zipper tape is eggplant with antique gold inside. So that's what I'm using for that. And then I have two 1 inch, I have three 1 inch D-rings in antique gold. I have two swivel clasps in 1.5 inch antique gold. I have a slide adjuster, 1.5 inch antique gold. Then I have some rivets in antique gold. And I have my logo. I don't have any antique gold metal. I'm considering ordering some, and I might. And then I'm gonna use, it's a beautiful thing tag, but I pulled that one and I don't like that. So, I'm going to use one of these. Gorgeous. I'm getting sold out. I'm getting close to being sold out of It's a Beautiful Thing tags. I kept some sets for myself. So there were only 45 sets available this go around, but I've already ordered more, and wait till you see the tags, the beautiful It's a Beautiful Thing tags coming up. I went kind of crazy with them. These are the printed cork tags. They're a little more expensive, but you can do all kinds of fun things. Wait till you see this next set. I think I got 7 new tags, 7 different tags than I currently have. They're gonna be so cute. All right, let's get started. All right, so I placed my, this is back panel A, and I placed my zipper pocket B, just like she tells you to in the pattern, and I'm gonna get ready and sew around that. But I'm gonna first do my D-rings, and so I did divide this down the middle, and I did add some Decaville Light. And I cut my Decaville Light at 3/4 because I'm using, this is gonna be a 1-inch piece, just so I wouldn't have to struggle with it, you know? I'm not about struggling in bag making, really. And this is gonna be 3 equal pieces. And I'm gonna just sew those together. Oh, I was on the, where's the light? Oh, it's a beautiful thing. There we go. I am using purple variegated thread. And I'm not going over that end just because of all the tape that's in there. I've got 2 pieces of tape. One to hold the Decaville and one to hold the fold over. Got the football game on over here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, let me see. I forget how big of a piece I cut it here. I cut it. Did you hear that? Oh, I'm losing my mind. So I need, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do I will go look and see what she says to cut these. Oh gosh, I'm using my thread scissors. Scary. Okay. Oh, I hear my oven timer going off. Hold on. All right, I did my D-rings, and I'm just gonna baste those closed on one end. Chain stitch. So I have 3. I think I'm gonna use 3. We'll see. Wait, we'll see. All right, so now let's do this zipper pocket on the back. Gotta get rid of some of this. So I marked my zipper pocket on A, and she tells you exactly where to do it. I'm just going around my box. Okay. And then we will cut a hole in that and pull it to the back. And I don't think that I'm gonna need to iron this. Let's see. Wax canvas finger presses really well. So let's see how we do. Yeah, I don't know if this waterproof canvas does or not. Let's see. I can iron just briefly this waterproof canvas if I need to. Let's see. And like I've said multiple times, I'm okay with this showing on the front just a little. I actually like it. So, yeah, it's not gonna want to stick, is it? This does. You know what I may do is just use a piece of, I'll just use a piece of double-sided tape right here. Let's see how that helps. Yeah. Perfect. I don't think I need it on that side. All right, now I have my zipper. And you want your zipper going up. You don't have to. If you don't want it going up, you can have it going down, but in every vertical zipper like this, they do have them go up, and there's a reason for that. Things don't fall out. But you could do it either way. So if you like it going down, do it. It's kind of like on the purse pal. Similar scenario. All right, let's get one side on. And then let's do the other side. And I had to stand up to do it. I don't know why I was whispering. Okay. And then we will stitch all the way around that, and I will pull those stitches to the back. Going just back over those. And I'm just going to pull that to the back. Oh dear. You see what I did there? Mm-hmm. It came out and I, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's tie those off. These two fabrics go really well together. And I'm just doing three knots. 2 is probably sufficient. Oh my gosh, that looks really good. All right, then we're gonna pull that up to the top and close it off. On all 3 sides. If you haven't tried wax canvas, you should at least try it. I don't know how it does on domestic machines, but on my fabricator, it's a beautiful thing. And I'm just cutting this top off. I don't need any extra here in my seam when I do my binding. So that's all I'm doing. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. I do need to decide where I'm going to put my 2 tags. So let me get those. Let me get those out and I'll decide. Hold on. All right, I put my tag on the back here and I just moved my zipper pocket out of the way. So you can't get really too far down the road to put that on. And then my It's a Beautiful Thing I did right here in the front, on the front. All right, now we're gonna do our strap connectors. I already did my D-rings. Let's grab those. I only need 2 of them right now. And then for our strap connectors, we I folded mine down, and mine stay pretty folded because it's waterproof canvas. So we are going to fold it wrong sides together. And I am going to put my D-ring as close to the edge as I can get. And I'm going to leave about, I have these are big D-rings. And that's okay. I'm gonna leave about just shy of a ½ inch out. And you really have to clip them, otherwise they move around on you. Let me see, I have one clip here and I have another one. So same thing, fold these in half. And if you don't have something like this wax canvas that keeps the ½ inch seam down, just put some double side tape. That'll work too. So the key is you just want them to be fairly even, you know, and if they aren't perfect, it's not the end of the world, as I always say. So that's what we have. Now we're gonna stitch across the top and down. I'm gonna do all 3 sides. I don't know why she doesn't do all 3 sides. Let me see. She just doesn't do the 3rd side because it's gonna be on the, it's folded, but I'm gonna do all 3 sides. All right, let me increase my stitch length back up a little. And I'm gonna start here. Just 1/8 of an inch. That side doesn't really matter. This side does, because it'll be seen. And it's thick, so just go slow. Okay. So that's what you should have. So we're going to repeat that on this other side. Okay, so there you have those. Now, there is Decaville light in there, but I don't remember. I'm gonna go grab my other ones. I think I put a rivet in there, so let me go get that other one. I did put a rivet in there. Now, there's a lot of controversy about the placement of these because in most patterns, these are headed up. On mine, on this one that I carry all the time, they're headed down. And I don't have any issues with it. Let me just look. Let me try it. Hold on. There's a lot of controversy about that out there. Chatter whether the pattern is wrong or what. I find it hard to believe that the pattern is wrong. But I'm going to do it that way this time. Yeah, I don't think it really matters, honestly. So I'm just going to baste those on at 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, I'm going to do them up, going up this time. I have no problems with my retro sling and them going down, so I can't imagine that there's going to be any issues. This will probably be better. I'll have to reach out to Carolyn and see what she says about that. I'm sure she's going to say either way is fine and that the pattern doesn't have a typo. All right, so there you go. See, just that little tiny pop of color and then the color on my tag. So cute. All right, let's set that aside for just a minute. All right, so on your back panel piece A, she gives you directions to fold it down to create this pocket. I just forgot that step. So there's 2 pieces of those, and we're gonna baste those wrong sides together all the way around. And then I am gonna put, and she calls for something here, I'm gonna put a piece of my wax canvas on the top. This is extra long, and that's okay. Actually, I'm just gonna fold it in half since it keeps its shape pretty good. And that's just going to be like a piece of binding on the top of our pocket. That's what it serves. The purpose it serves. Okay. And then let's stitch that in place. let's just make sure we caught the other side. Should have. Oh yeah. Another thing I love about wax canvas, when you fold it, it holds its shape. It's a beautiful thing, and I didn't have to use any double-sided tape. So I'm just going to cut off the excess here on both sides. And then we are going to add this to our back panel A, I believe. Yeah, back panel A. And we're just going to clip that together. And then it is just a hair wider. And that's just to give you a little extra room there. So I would do it. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. You don't have to. You can just leave it straight across. But that gives you, she gives you just a hair extra, and now we're just going to baste that all the way around. So you have just a little wiggle room in there. This is on mine. This is where I put my purse pal, so that it stays secure and have to go fishing for it. All right, beautiful. Now we're ready to put the back two pieces together. So take your back piece with your D-rings and your zipper, and we're gonna clip these together and baste them in place. He's the cutest thing. We splurged this year and got YouTube TV. Not YouTube TV. I take that back. We got NFL Sunday Ticket when it was on sale. And he's he's out there watching like 3 or 4 games at a time. It's the funniest thing. Hold on. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is our handle. So I'm just going to up and over my slide adjuster, and then I will do 2 rows rather than a box. Grab my thread. And again, you could put rivets here if you choose to. I just try to have my rows of stitches be as straight as possible. And then I'll burn any little ends. On both sides. Okay. All right, and then we'll put our swivel clasp, one swivel clasp on. And up and through our slide adjuster. One end. You don't really need two swivel clasps. I forgot that. Yeah, you don't need two because the other end goes inside the strap anchor, shoulder strap. Okay, yeah. So I do have a piece of foam that I will need to cut down, I'm sure, to put inside here. I didn't do any foam on my other one that I have, but that was because it was kind of a puffy vinyl and I didn't feel I needed it. So this one, right side up, and we're gonna lay our strap adjuster, and I'm gonna center this little piece, so hold on 1 second. Here's my scissors. These Kai scissors. Man, they're hard to beat, I'm telling you. I mean, I have abused these and they are sharp as ever. I shouldn't say abused, but you know what I mean. All right, so with the wrong side up, or our slide adjuster down, we're gonna center that right there and baste it in place. Yeah. Hold a second. Yeah, that's right. I was just looking at my other one and how I did it. All right, let's just baste that in place. Sometimes it's helpful to have one that you've already made, and that if you made any mistakes on it, you can correct them on this next version. All right, so then we're gonna lay those two right sides together with our strap in between there. And when you sew this, you just wanna make sure you don't catch your strap. I'll just tell you, I went out there to just check on my husband. He's in heaven. He's watching like 3 football games, and one that's on regular TV. He's watching on his phone. Now, I love football too. I am a big Chiefs fan. The Chiefs unfortunately lost on Thursday, so they're not on today. All right, what's my seam allowance here? Okay. All right, so just make sure you're not catching your strap. You have a pretty decent seam allowance. All the way around and just go gingerly on your curve. Get all this stuff out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to trim my corners with my pinking shears here. And I take that back. I don't want to trim where my strap is. So just like that. And the rest of it, I will just trim in half. It's just on the curves you want to get a little extra curve. And you can snip them. If you don't have pinking shears, just snip them. Just be careful not to go too close to your stitches. Okay. All right, now we're just going to turn that right side out. And I do remember this being a little bit of a challenge. All right, that was a little challenge to turn. I tried to do too much at once. Now I cut a piece of foam and I'm just gingerly pushing that in there. And it went way up there, and that's okay. You just don't, you want to leave a good 1/2 inch here on the end. Perfect. See, that's a, for some reason, this is smaller. Let me look. Yeah, I think it's because I did not put any foam in here. That's smaller. It's absolutely okay. All right, now my other D-ring is gonna go here. Right here. Let me see what I did here. Yeah. Yeah. I think I am going to put it there. Okay, so there it is. And we're just going to base that in place. And actually, this is too long, so I'm going to put a row of stitches as close to my D-ring as I can get, because otherwise it just flops around and that's just really annoying. All right, let's try that again. And I'm gonna leave about a 1/2 inch out. It doesn't need to be that long. I made mine too long. And now I'm just gonna baste it in place. I might need to put some more sewer's aid on there. Okay. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to grab our strap connectors. And we're going to sew down both sides at the seam allowance in the pattern, leaving the top and the bottom open. Okay. And now we are going to attach that with the wider edge going down, and we're going to add our strap right in there, and we're going to bring that up to the top. And then we'll sew that. Just be very aware of where your D-ring is. Now we're going to stitch across that at the seam allowance in the pattern. Okay. I am not cutting that extra connector off because I will be putting a D-ring here. However, I am going to trim right here and here. On both sides. Just like that. And then we will turn this. And if you're wondering why we have it top stitch, we'll do that here in a second. Beautiful. Okay. Grab my little tool that a kind person sent me. And let's punch out our corners. That's the other thing about wax canvas. The corners really punch pretty good. Perfect. Perfect. Now, she calls for another D-ring here. I don't use that one, so it's an option, and I'm not doing it this time around. And now we're just going to close and top stitch everything. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Yep. So let's close that. You know what? I'm going to put a piece of Decaville light in there. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to slide one in there. Yep. Okay, now top stitch. I'm just top stitching my strap anchor right now. then I will do the rest of it as well. Okay, then I'm going to mark for a rivet right there. Let's grab a rivet. Okay. Okay, let me press that real quick. All right, so there's our rivet. I like the way that looks, actually. All right, now let's add this whole piece to our back panel that we sewed together. And I need to center this. I should have done that. It's okay. Yeah, remember I said earlier, you know, I didn't think I was going to center? You want to. All right, so on this top, we're gonna center this. Just like that. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta top stitch my padded here. Hold on. I gotta do that first. And you just want to make sure that the right side of your strap is up. So this is the right side of my strap. And you're probably wondering why my D-ring's underneath there. I have found that's the best place for it. I know it's weird, but I like it like that. I honestly, on the one I have, I don't use those D-rings. But I decided because I'll probably be selling this one, it needs at least one there. So, there you go. There it is. So when you have it on, it'll be like this. Or actually, it'll be, yeah, it'll be like that. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, next step. All right, so take your front piece that has the curves, and on the top where it starts to go straight, just add your zipper pocket right side together with this, and draw your box for your zipper, and let's add our zipper. Okay. We're going to close our pocket just like we did the other one. All right, so I changed my mind. I decided I needed that other one because I looked at my current one, and that's where you connect your swivel clasp to close the front. So I just took that off and added that. And now I am going to add, this is a 1.5 inch piece. I did add some Decaville. This is where I'm going to put my other swivel clasp on the curved edge. Front piece. Okay, so I'm just going to add my swivel clasp there. This is longer than it needs to be, so I'll shorten it up a little. It was just a scrap I had in there. So once I decided to do it, I thought, oh, that scrap is perfect. Okay, now this piece goes right here. So let me just see. It doesn't need to be very long. Oh, and because we're doing this, hold on a second. I think we're cutting off a little bit here. Hold on. You're gonna, just like she tells you in the pattern, if you're doing this option with the swivel clasp, you're gonna trim off just a piece. It's 3/8 inch. So you're gonna trim that off, and then we're gonna add this here. Let me cut this off a little. Does not need to be that long. Let's see. Okay. And then we're going to add this centered right here. And baste that on. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Now, we're getting so close to being done. Now we're going to get our lining piece of this. I got stuff on the floor over here. And we're going to put these right sides together, and we're only going to stitch this top and the curved edge. So just clip on each side your curved edge. Oh, I think I have to take off, yeah, sorry. I have to take off the same amount here that I did on the outside. Otherwise, it's too big. I thought, that's too big. What's going on? Okay, now that should work well. So what I'm going to do though, just to make sure, is I'm gonna clip the top here. And then I'm gonna come down to these curves. Yeah, they meet better now. That was, I thought something's not right. One of these I've done the snap, and the one I carry every day, I did the swivel clasp. I think either is fine. It's really a preference. I think for me, it doesn't matter, honestly. I was gonna say I like the clasp, but swivel clasp, but I don't think I really have a preference. I'm doing the swivel clasp on this one, but no real preference there for me. Either one is fine. All right, now we're gonna sew from here all the way up, over, and down to here. Let me work on that just a little more. Let's see. There we go. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. I love it. All right, now where my swivel clasp is, I'm gonna put, I'm gonna top stitch it first, because if I don't, I'll never get that around my, I'll never get around my rivet. So I'm just rolling my seam here a little. And then we'll top stitch. Okay. Eighth of an inch, just on the curve and the top. Beautiful. Now let's add some rivets. You know what else I'm going to do is I'm going to do another row of stitches right next to my swivel clasp, because it's being goofy on me and moving around. Much better. I think I used 1 inch hardware on my last one, rather than 1.5. Either is absolutely fine. Okay. Now, I've said it 3 times now. Let's add some rivets. I'm going to add one right here and one right here. It really helps with the strength of this, although this one is not big enough and gonna carry the weight of the Retro Tech sling, so it's not as big of a deal. Besides, I think the rivets look good. I think they add a little bling myself. Okay, let me go press those up here. All right, so now you're going to take your piece, let's see what the number is, piece H, and put, it looks like an egg, and put it right sides together and base that together. All right, now we're going to take the front panel that we just completed, and you know, again, I am gonna just baste this together. So it doesn't move around on me. And this side is kind of short. I don't know exactly why. I think it'll be okay though. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to put these two together, one on top of each other. And because we're creating that front pocket. Now there is a little give, just like there was on the inside pocket. Let me show you. Just a little, I mean ever so slightly. And I'm going to use a Wonder Clip here. Okay, so you have your zipper pocket there, which is completed. And then you have your front slip pocket here. Oh, I just love it. Okay, hold. All right, we are going to add our zipper to piece I. Right sides down. And I know this looks like it's going to be very difficult, but if I remember correctly, it's really not too bad. Famous last words. It's a big curve, you know, it's a pretty decent curve. But you're going to baste this on. And I do have my zipper pull on. You could actually just take it off if you wanted to. You could use some double-sided tape here as well if you wanted to. I don't think it's necessary, but you know, I do things that others don't do, and I'm sure there are things that others do that I don't. So there you go. All right, let's baste that in place. I'm gonna have to check my bobbin here a second. Just go slow. Yeah, it's not too bad, really. Not bad at all, really. Okay. Now we're going to take our other piece and we're going to lay that right sides together. And now we'll sew it at the full seam allowance, but it's much easier now that this is basted in place. I'll still use a lot of clips. And you'll want to feel it as you go to make sure. And I might actually unzip my zipper for this part. Yeah, I guess I will. Yep, that'll make it a lot easier. All right, let's do a full seam allowance here. Yeah, that is not bad at all. That's exactly how I remember it. It's not too bad. It looks intimidating because it's quite the curve, but it's not. All right, then we're gonna just, now she clips this. I'm gonna clip it, but I'm only clipping my fabric. I am not clipping my zipper. I refuse. So I am gonna clip my fabric just a little on the curves. And I'll do that on both sides. I mean, this side I really can't do much, so I'm not gonna worry about it, actually. All right, now let's turn this right sides out and let's attach these wrong sides together, and then we will top stitch, just like any other zipper gusset. Now mine is the same fabric, so you might have an exterior piece and an interior piece. So cute. So we'll top stitch and then we'll baste the other 3 sides together. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. All right, let's do this. You know what? Let me check mine. All right, I forgot to start my camera. So just like any other gusset, we're gonna put our right sides, our outside piece, right sides together with our outside gusset. And the same for our lining piece. So they're just sandwiched together, just like that. And we're gonna sew those together at the seam allowance in the pattern. And same on this side, and then I'll cut my excess zipper off. Okay. Let's cut our excess zipper off here. Okay. All right, let's turn those so that the gusset is wrong sides together. And then I'm sure we're just gonna baste that just like any other gusset. Oops. Let's see. I'm about ready to put it together, guys. So we wanna top stitch here. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna top stitch on just like any other zipper gusset. Very similar. Okay. Same thing down here. I remember this from my last couple that my bottom gusset was bigger than my zipper gusset, and that's okay. It happens. So I'm just gonna trim it a little bit, ever so slightly, right there. Right there. It's quite a bit on this side. I don't know why. Okay. Now, clip those together, the bottom gusset, and we're just going to baste those together so they don't move apart on us. Okay. All right, mark your center on your zipper tape and on your gusset bottom and your top. And then we are going to attach this right sides together, matching all our centers. We have our front piece first. So here's my center, and here's the center of my zipper. I think in one of these steps, she has you clipping your zipper. I can't do it. So we will just do our best without clipping our zipper. I know a lot of people do. So it can't be that horrendously bad if a lot of people do. I just don't feel comfortable. I never have felt comfortable with that. And then our gusset, let me just look at the pattern piece. Hold on. I did not mark my gusset, so let me do that. From the pattern piece, let's mark our gusset just real quick. Okay. Yeah. I think it's right where the seam is. That makes sense. Okay. So I may have to clip my gusset, but mark your gusset points on your pieces from your pattern. You do need to do that. I didn't do it very good, but this is actually fitting in there very nicely. Okay. Yeah, on this so far, I'm not needing to clip my gusset at all, which is fantastic. Okay. So if you feel comfortable clipping your zipper, then I would do it. Clipping your zipper teeth is what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna unzip this now. Yeah. It makes it easier if you unzip it, honestly. Use as many clips as you feel you need to. If you want to use staples, then use staples. I don't know that it needs it, but you know, you might think it does. And I'll use my stiletto as I go around these curves. Okay. Okay, hold on. All right, let's do it. So with the gusset up, let's zip it up and see how it did. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. That looks fantastic. I mean, wax canvas, I think, is my new favorite. It's not good for every application. I'm just making sure that you can't see any of my basting stitches, especially on the side right there. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Now, she does tell you to trim your gusset. So I will do that just a little. Don't trim where your zipper is. Just your bottom gusset. And I'm not trimming it as much as I normally do, believe it or not. Because that elastic that I'm using is pretty stretchy. Okay, beautiful. All right. So she has you do your binding here. So this is the fold over elastic that I'm going to use. I did get black, but I don't think I want to use black. So I'm going to do it a little differently this time. I think. Let me just think. Let me think on this. I think what I'm going to do is do 2 rows of stitches. I'm thinking out loud, and then I'm changing my mind. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do it the same way. I'm just going to go slower. So I'm adding my elastic. All the way along here. And when you get up here to your zipper, you're gonna have to keep in mind, I'm gonna unzip my zipper, first of all, is that you don't wanna get too close to your zipper teeth. Otherwise, it gets in the way of closing your zipper. So I haven't used this yet close to a zipper. So let's just see how it goes. I think it'll be okay, actually. This is my second use of the fold over elastic. So I'm holding judgment. I think I'm gonna have to be done for the day here in just a few minutes. It's getting late, and I'm getting tired, and you should never do something tricky or that you haven't done much when you're tired. So let's see. I do like the feel of this, honestly, this fold over elastic. It's stretchy. That's the only thing. It's just almost too stretchy. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Hi everyone. Good morning. This is the retro sling. Look how adorable this is. Look at it. You got the pocket on the back, which is actually very large. When I use mine, I put my little pouch of cash back there if we're traveling. Not that we really carry much cash, but whatever we have. And then you've got a holder here that you can just hang it on the wall if you choose to. This is for, you know, to hook your tab here. You've got a zipper pocket here, which again is pretty big. And then this is where I put my phone. I just slip my phone right down in there. Close this, it's not going anywhere. And then when you open this up, you have another slip pocket here. That's where I put my wallet or my purse pal. And then on the inside, you have tons of room. So I have plenty of room for a small bottle water. I have room for my Jordan pouch, and I have room for my sunglass case and hand sanitizer. So everything you need is right there. Let me stand up. I probably have it too tight, believe it or not. Let me loosen it up just a little. There we go. There's the retro sling by Can-Do Patterns. Now you can wear it on your right shoulder by putting it here, or if I wanted to move it over to this side, you could put it on your left shoulder. But it's easy to get in and out of. So here I'm just getting in, grab my wallet, grab my water, close it back up. And get my phone if I need to. So this is wax canvas, so it's meant to look kind of distressed. It's gorgeous. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And this is eggplant with the Critical Rose from Lauren Molina. There you go. And this is padded. This shoulder strap is padded. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click like, subscribe, and comment, and feel free to share the video. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.